Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes,
Back
welcome
again.
people. Dan the Gooner, realist Dan.
Really stand. Gooners Therapy back with another live stream.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Like and subscribe. Please like and
We're going to
subscribe.
say at the start of the stream for once, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers by the time Arsenal play Manchester United, August 17th. So please, guys, just hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it, Dan.
Match reaction, Dan. First pre-season game against Villereal. Put it in the title. Arsenal lose twice to Villereal. Pre-season friendly. What are we saying about the game, man?
Look, just come back from the game. That's why we're a little late on the stream. But yeah, I mean, look, it's not looking good at all. You know me. I'm positive Dan. You call me positive Dan. I try to be as positive as I can. It's not looking good. The first thing I will say, right, is the midfield three. I don't know why he went with Norgard.
Your manager.
Norgard,
Marino.
And who was the other one in there?
Norgard, Marino,
and Wanyeri.
Wanyeri was amazing, to be fair. What a game!
To be fair, Wanyeri was getting on the ball and he was doing his thing, right?
He's making things happen.
Norgard was actually okay, and obviously he got the goal. Marino, once he moves from he's in midfield. He's a passenger, bro. He might be able to do that in Spain.
He is a passenger.
In midfield, he's a passenger. That's what he is, brother. Like, and I remember when we played Newcastle last season and we lost 1-0 out there, and he was just like every time he just epitomised the poor performance. And you mentioned it. You mentioned it on the last stream.
And he signed to be a midfielder. Guess what? His best position now is a makeshift striker. He's not good enough.
Dan, let me finish. You mentioned it on the live stream yesterday as well. That the midfield three when we went up against Bournemouth, and it was Marino, I think Partey and Rice, and there was no creativity at all. And obviously Marino today, as soon as he went a bit further forward, he was probably our best player. So for me, Marino now, and I remember last season there was a game Ipswich away. I know it's only Ipswich, but he played a bit closer to the front. He played more as an attacking midfielder. He's actually quite decent there as an attacking midfielder.
Yeah, decent.
Forward. He's
not a central midfielder.
He is not a central midfielder. But what I couldn't understand is you've got that's essentially right now, that's our best front three, Martinelli, Gyökeres and Saka. And then you play a midfield three that's probably never going to play with each other. Why not start with Zubimendi, start with Rice, start with Odegaard?
Your manager. Let's just touch on that because wait a minute. The season starting in what? We've got Man United in 10 days now? What tinkering trial things are you doing, Arteta? Do you understand? And this is why he needs to get questioned.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Yeah, no, for real, man. It's
madness. It's time to get. We've got a new team, new players. This is when you start gelling them in pre-season. You don't start trial and error and doing all this funny stuff, Arteta. What's going on here? Yeah, and we got found out for that. That's it. We got found out. 3-2 in the game. Lost on penalties as well. Just not good enough.
Yeah, honestly, man, I wasn't even going to stay for that penalty shootout, man. But I just knew Madueke was going to miss that penalty.
You was at the game, Dan?
Yeah, I was at the game, bro.
You didn't tell me about no tickets or nothing like that. You're moving nasty, Dan. What's happened?
No, it was a last-minute thing. Last minute thing, bro. But yeah, I mean, are you here on Saturday? Because I'm away Saturday. But if you want him on Saturday, bro, I could probably pat him.
Saturday. What time's the game?
I think it might be. I can't remember. It might be 8 on Saturday. Possibly 6 or 8. It was 6 today.
Yeah, we'll speak about that. I might be about on Saturday. That might be a decent shout.
Yeah. Do you know what, bro? The sun was out. I was in the area, and you know what? I thought, I want to see this. That's. I remember last year Emirates Cup. I was like, nah, I'm going to save it all, man. I spend enough money. Spend enough money throughout the season.
What did you think about Gyökeres and his performance?
Yeah. So, like Gyökeres, look, I think he had a few. He showed a bit of strength and that.
Decent little link-up play with Saka. I saw a couple
times.
Some
decent link-up play. Yeah, I mean there was positive signs. Then he got the big moment. He had that big chance. He had that big chance, and he's hit it.
The shot weren't good enough. But do you feel like where we was playing to his strengths? Because there was a lot of the times I'm looking at the game, he's out there. He weren't getting no service. Do you understand? There was a lot of crosses going into the box as well.
Yeah, and like you said, we were talking in the chat. That's headers are not his game, and that's why when we were initially linked with both of them, people think I was flip flopping. My words were, I think from YouTube clips, Sesko looks like he might suit our style more, but obviously Gyökeres excites me more simply because of that goal record.
When did we turn into a crossing team, Dan? Because Arteta wasn't always like that. When did we? Was it last season?
Yeah, he wasn't like that
into that last season, innit? A lot of crosses last season.
Yeah, and I think that was due to the fact that obviously we were missing key players. So the style obviously changed a bit. I mean, everyone seems to think that the season before we were also became a bit more pragmatic. I don't think that's the case. I think we just got better defensively. We were still, like I said, like I keep mentioning to people, that was the most goals ever scored under an Arsenal team. So after Dubai, we were scoring loads of goals. But last season, yes, the style, and there's not been one pre-season game where I've stood up and gone, whoa, I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited. I'm excited about the signings. But
that's what I'm saying. You missed the positive. We're going to beat Man United first game of the season. But as it stands at the moment, and even before I watched the pre-season game, I'm not going to go there and say I'm overconfident we're going to beat Man United. Do you understand? I am not 100% confident.
Well, look. After the performances I've seen now, look, you know me. You know, I'll be positive when there's time to be positive, and I'll get on to people that are negative for no reason.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, it's friendlies, bro. So I'm not going to get over. I'm not going to be over negative. But I will say, you know, I am a bit like.
Are we seeing the same slow, lethargic, negative football, sideways, no cutting edge, no pace? Martinelli on the left-hand side running into brick walls, head down.
Oh, yeah, exactly, man. For the second half, I was right on the left where he was, and it's just the same thing with Martinelli, isn't it? You kind of get excited. You think he's going to do something. He gets the ball, he runs, and you think, yeah, here we go. And then it just comes to like, I don't know, man. It's like you're getting to second or third base with a girl, and then she just shuts you down, because that's what Martinelli does. He gets you excited. He gets you. Everyone, you hear the seats go up at the Emirates when he gets the ball and he beats a player.
If he hasn't got 100 yards to run into and knock it past someone, he can't do nothing. Yeah? He can't beat no one. Knock it past someone and run, cool story. Yeah. Can we touch on Gyökeres at the start of the season? Not the start of the season, but a couple of weeks back, you was predicting how much goals Gyökeres is going to get.
Yeah.
Now I said to you that I said between 15 and 18. The reason why I said between 15 and 18 is because of Arteta and his tactics. Do you feel like Arteta has the ability to adapt to Gyökeres' game to get the most out of him, or is he going to continue stubborn with his same gameplay? What do you think is going to happen now? Are you still confident he's going to get all these goals?
No, I think you'd have to be stupid. I don't think, you know, I mean, even Pep, the greatest manager of all time, had to slightly change his tactics with Haaland, right? And it worked out for the best for them, and they went on to win a treble. You know, if we can go on and win a Champions League or a Premier League, you know, either one. Obviously, the main focus is the Premier League. If we could do that, and we have to change our style a bit, then, you know, I'm all for it. What I think these signings do for us, I think they give us options to play different tactics for different games. So I think if you've got a team that's really sitting in, you know, I think someone like a Noni Madueke could be a good player because his ball carrying ability is so good.
I see him on the left wing, and I'll tell you one thing, I would prefer Madueke than Martinelli on the left-hand side, because at least he's got something more about his game.
You know what? I've thought that as well, but I think it's just sometimes because it's something new, you just think, you know what, surely he's better than what we've got, and maybe he might be. You know, he could start well, but I don't know. Maybe I'm reading into it too much. But why did I know that he was going to miss that penalty? I know it's a nothing penalty. I don't know why Dalman, right? We'll get on to him in a minute. I don't know why he wasn't let to take the penalty, because it would have been the winning penalty, right?
Yeah, that's not a good start. That's not a good start for Madueke pre-season.
Exactly. Listen, you're in front. Although it's a friendly shootout, whatever it is. Still, man, how did I know he was going to miss? I just knew the way he walked up, and he's already under pressure because everyone's doubting him. No one thinks he's going to do the business. So, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. He's on a 22-year-old.
And on the day, let's talk about who with the best right wing was on the pitch on the day.
Well, Max Dalman, listen.
Nicolas Pepe, Dan.
Oh, yeah, Pepe was good. Yeah, for sure. He was good.
He was balling.
Yeah, he was. To be fair, he was until
he had Miles Lewis Skelly under pressure.
Yeah, well, look, this is another thing. Skelly, I think he had them first, say, 10 games, and we were just all like, wow. But I don't know.
Being found out? Is he being found out?
You look at that goal that Danjuma scored. Where the hell was he? Right? Where was he?
Too much inverting.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was blaming Raya for the goal against Tottenham, but look, that's the way we play. He got the ball returned. I think he was clipped by Richarlison, but I mean, there were. I mean, he obviously got sent off. I know one of them he shouldn't have, but he got sent off in a pivotal game for us. I can't remember the game now. Might have been Bournemouth at home. I can't remember, but you know, he is having these moments. Of course, he had the euphoria of scoring against Manchester City and, you know, scoring on his England debut. But I think since then, he has been a bit suspect defensively.
He has been a little bit suspect. We're not writing him off, obviously. I still think he's a top-class player.
I think he's going to go on to be an absolute world beater. But
once again, it's a typical Arteta
whether he will start when Calafiori's fit in big games, I'm not so sure now.
Oh, Calafiori, he can't defend Calafiori. Get him out of there. He can't defend from what I've seen. And this is a typical thing we see from Arteta. Yeah, you turn a midfielder into a left-back. You turn a midfielder into a striker. This is what you're about. That's not his natural position. Yes, he's been great there, and I think he can be great there. But
I don't think he will listen. I think he was always going to be. I don't think he could play in midfield. Everyone says
he should. So.
I'm not so sure now. I mean,
he's doing a lot of his best work in midfield when you see him pick up the ball.
Look at him against Tottenham in that game when he received the ball. There's a lot of times when he gets that ball on his own in the middle, he does lose the ball. It's all well and good coming in from left back, but once you actually play in that position in midfield, it's really tough, man. Look when Trent went there, everyone thought he was going to boss it and stuff, and it didn't really happen. So I'm not sure. I think he's going to be like England and Arsenal's left back.
The catch up
10 years. Yes,
he's saying it down that left that is looking suspect. I can't lie. It is looking suspect.
It is looking very suspect, for sure. I mean, the whole left side is looking suspect. 100%.
The whole left side is looking suspect, man. So we've got to hope and pray. We've got to hope and pray we're ready for that first game of the season against United. As I said to you, I'm not saying we're going to lose. I'm not saying we're going to win. We just don't know. And we don't know.
If they get this Baleba from Brighton, that is going to be a massive signing for them.
Big signing.
That will be humongous. I mean, obviously we see them lot on the them lots put it in the chat and that, but I thought it was like a done deal the way they were going on. But it's just Man United are exploring. They're asking about them. I'm not sure if Brighton are very good at selling, and they don't sell unless the price is right. So whether that happens or not, but if they do get him, he is a top player, man.
And Sesko as well, your guy that you want.
Yeah, look. I'm backing Sesko to do well. I'm not going to change my mind now. I think he's going to do well. I think he would have done better at Arsenal for sure.
Yeah. And I'm not going to go too deep in because it's pre-season, Dan, innit? But even before any pre-season games, I've been telling you I'm not confident this season. Even with Gyökeres, even with these new players, I'm not confident that we will be in a title race, like you said, come the 30th game. Do you understand? I believe third or fourth, this is what we're looking at. We're going to continue to see this negative, slow, lethargic football, sideways, backwards. This is what's going to be going on.
Dan,
we're going to be frustrated. Wait, let me finish. We're going to be frustrated by Gyökeres because he's not going to be getting the right service. That's what's going to be happening. We're not going to be playing to his strengths. Do you understand? This is what I can see happening. Call me negative. Negative.
Look, Dan, listen, you're negative for a reason now. This did give me a bad feeling, you know, and I was just thinking, it reminded me, like I started remembering games that I was at last year and I was really frustrated and you just, you know, we're just doing nothing and you're just watching the game and we're just literally doing nothing. We're not creating chances. We were like Max Dowman. I don't know if it's a really good thing or it's a bad thing. He's been our best player. Every game he's been our best player. And he's that good, right? Honestly, I think I would have him on the right. I'd put Saka on the left, and I'd have Gyökeres in the middle. Because I was really, really disappointed that Gyökeres didn't stay on for when Max Dowman come on.
100%.
Because Max Dowman, he's just fearless, man. He's honestly, brother, he just gets the ball. He reminds me of like when Grealish was when he was first come on the scene. And
he's looking like he's going to be
players.
Top draw, Dowman.
I'm seeing him live for his first time he ever played at the Emirates, and that was kind of a reason I wanted to go today. I wanted to say, you know what, the first ever game of Max Dowman and obviously Gyökeres. But yeah, Max Dowman.
He looked good. What about Mosquera? Mosquera looked pretty decent, you know.
He did look decent as well.
He looked pretty decent, Mosquera, man.
He did, yeah. He come on at right back and then he went back into the centre, didn't he? But
yeah, he looked decent when he came on.
Dowman come on it. He came on before Madueke. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Madueke, 52 million. Now, more and more, I'm thinking.
I can't
That
understand
money,
it.
like you
And
said,
even
that money.
Wanyeri, he was doing
Exactly.
some work on the right as well. He skinned up a couple
That's
players,
what I'm saying.
Wanyeri.
So, yeah, I look. Again, we you know me. I tried to back Mikel Arteta, and I'm not sure if it was the
You need to stop doing it. Yeah,
but yeah,
judgment.
I mean, serious man. Madueke, I don't know, man. I don't know.
On to Arteta, he is under a lot of pressure this season.
Oh yeah, Arteta.
There's nowhere for this guy to hide no more. There's nowhere for him to hide. He's under pressure this season, and this game, even before the game, like I said, I'm feeling this way. This is just confirmed to me. I've got that nasty feeling in my stomach when I'm sitting there watching the game with my brother. Yeah. And it's just so boring. Negative, negative, negative. And another thing we've got to take into account, Dan, as well, those 14 draws last season. Yeah.
Oof.
You can look at it as we was one step away from winning the game, but we was one step away from losing. A lot of these teams have got better now as well. Yeah. So this is why I don't believe.
Right,
yeah, we're looking at third or fourth. That's what I believe. Hopefully I'm wrong.
And look, no matter what, no matter friendly or not, conceding 3 goals at home is worrying. It's very, very worrying.
Jacob Kivior.
Yeah, that is very worrying. Of course, the team sheet is going to be totally different when we go to Old Trafford, and the mentality of the players and just everything, the fans, all of it is going to be totally different.
Yeah.
But it's got bigger and bigger now. The better United get, the more signings they keep making. It's looking like they're going to have Sesko by then.
They're pulling out a lot of money, United, man.
This is what I'm saying. So
they're pulling out a lot of money.
Yeah. So look, I mean, it's going to be
finishing 15th, 16th, wherever it was they finished. Well, they're pulling out a lot of money. They've made some good signings, and like I said, come that first game of the season, I am not going in there confident. I'm not going in there confident. You understand? You have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, well, I'll be traveling up there on the day, and I think that's when I'll probably get a bit more excited about it and stuff. And but right now, after that game, I'm in the same thoughts with you now.
Yeah, second loss on the bounce. Tottenham was the last one, weren't it?
Pre-season or not, it's not good to be losing these games.
It's not looking good.
You don't want to have looking good. But look, it all changes. We go and get a. Hopefully we can get a win on Saturday in our last friendly against, I think it's Bilbao.
Yes.
Then we're there to the
What other players stood out for you today, Dan, in the Arsenal shirt that you said, yeah, he's looking good?
But honestly, I didn't really think anyone would. Obviously, first 20 minutes, it looked like the same thing again. Saka was obviously good. He was causing problems. Obviously, we've touched on Dalman. It was by far our best player. Norgard, I thought was okay. I wanted a bit more from Zubimendi to be fair. When he come on, I thought he might give us a bit more of that tempo. But again, like I said, the midfield three, I don't understand.
Mendy, Zubi dude. Yeah, and like I've told, I said it already, Dan. Let's just wait to see how this guy gels in, because he looks like, I don't know. He doesn't fill me of confidence that he's going to be able to, do what he needs to do in there. So let's just see what happens when we've got Zubimendi, Rice, and Odegaard. If Eze comes in, we need Eze, bro.
You know what, as well? Raya made a few good saves today as well. It could have been worse.
What about your Kepa? Your guy Kepa?
Yeah, well, look, if we get a penalty shootout, we've got to stick him in. He made a great save for one of the penalties.
Yeah, and then we fluffed it.
Yeah,
why it went to penalties, I don't even know. Just silly games, man.
Exactly, yeah.
We lost. So we lost twice, as it says in the title.
There was some like dads behind me with their kids trying to explain to them like why it's gone to penalties, and I just thought, how do you explain that, mate? You know what I mean?
Crazy work.
Yeah,
madness. Wasn't happy with the loss. I thought, we're going to do them on penalties. Got done on penalties as well.
Yeah, they sort of do anything they can to make sure Arsenal win the Emirates Cup. Because, I mean, even that one before this game, the one on Saturday is called the final. And I'm like...
what was this part of the Emirates Cup?
Yeah, bro. This was the Emirates Cup.
Emirates Cup usually over like the weekend or something. Why is it on a Wednesday?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. They changed it this year, innit? Wednesday and Saturday, innit? So
okay. Hit the likes up, people. Hit the likes up.
Hit the likes.
Subscribe if you're not subscribed. All of that good stuff.
Trying to get to that 200 subscribers. So, guys, hit that subscribe, man. Help us get there before we got literally about 2 weeks. 2 weeks, right? No, is it a week on Sunday, isn't it, Dan?
It's a week on Sunday, bro.
A week on Sunday, man. So it's looking like
that's when our lives come back. Our lives come back, man. We missed the football a lot. So whatever happens in this season is exciting times for all of us going forward.
And we'll be
100%.
here. We'll be here. Match reactions, every game for you guys, home and away. We'll be here.
Definitely.
And but yeah. So
do you feel like me personally, I believe Arteta's got a problem with strikers. He doesn't do well with them. His last gunman that he had, Aubameyang, ruined him. Do you understand?
Got 22 goals under Arteta though.
Yeah, I know he did. That was a lot to do with him until he slowly started ruining him. So I just believe that I'm not too sure Gyökeres is going to flourish underneath this manager, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's a lot's going to come
Positive Dan. What you're meant to be saying is, yeah, Arteta can get the best out of him.
No,
but
look, obviously,
right now, Dan. I'll be honest with you.
I've just come back from the Emirates, mate, and I was
deflated. Look what it's done to you already. Pre-season, look, you look deflated. You need a drink, bro.
I am deflated.
Oh my gosh.
No. Actually, I tried. I had an Ashway at half time. The new beer they got there, one of them. But yeah, that was it, bro. But yeah, it's deflating, isn't it? It's, like I said, the sun was out. I would never usually go to an Emirates Cup game, but I thought, you know what, I'm here in the area. Someone had a spare ticket going cheap, and I thought, you know what, I want to see Gyökeres. I want to see Gyökeres in the flesh. I want to see him score his first goal. I knew Max Dalman could come on today, so I thought, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what man was waiting for. I thought this is what we was going to see today.
That's what I thought we were going to see as well. I think everyone was waiting to do it. And do you know what though? Because he's such a big signing, right? And he's the star striker we've all been craving for. The whole stadium, right? Every time he got the ball, you could just feel the anticipation. Like,
yeah,
I feel like I don't know. Is he going to be able to deal with it? Is he good? Like, it's totally different, bro. Going from Sporting Lisbon, now you're coming to Arsenal. You don't score 2 games for us. Sky, you lot, us lot, everyone's going to be out there. The whole media is going to be on him if he doesn't score even in his first game. Yeah. So can he deal with that? Can he deal with that pressure? The 60,000 of the Emirates expecting. If you don't score for 3 or 4 games, then the pressure becomes more and more.
The pressure will get worse.
And you know what? Today, Havertz wasn't even in the squad.
He's injured.
Is he injured? Yeah.
Apparently, he's injured. So we was having that discussion the other day. Who starts against Man United? We may get our wish. We may get our wish.
So it will definitely be.
You understand?
Yeah.
And hopefully, Gyökeres is loaded by then. Because he was firing blanks today, bro.
Yeah, I would like him to get. I think a goal will do him all the world of good on Saturday against Bilbao.
And what is that? Our last game on Saturday before the weekend for
Man
United.
It's just popped up here now. Arteta hopeful for Saturday. So we might not get our wish down. Arteta's boss expects Havertz, Calafiori, and Trossard to return against Atletico Bilbao if everything goes to plan.
Yeah, I want Trossard. Hopefully Trossard's back for that Man United game if we ain't got no one by then. But Trossard, he got a goal against Man United. When was it? Last season or the season before? The season before, the 1-0. We need Trossard out there. Don't want to see that schmuck Martinelli.
Look, mate, I'm getting these messages. Look, my Chelsea mate here just messaged me. Title contenders, you're having a laugh. Can't even win your own trophy that you made up. Hilarious.
Well, I did say that to you, Dan. I have been saying that to you, but you want to just keep living in a bubble, living in denial, bro. It's not going to happen. And I want you to stick to what you said as well. If he doesn't bring nothing on this season, it's time to look elsewhere. Because we've got the team.
Of course. And you don't want to miss out on this team because we won't have this team forever.
Do you understand?
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, definitely, most definitely, if it doesn't happen this season, then look, we would have gone close twice, and if last year we didn't, and if we don't fight for the title this year, if we're not right up there, right in the mix, then
of course. And I'm gonna keep saying it. People think that I'm just this Arteta out. I rate what the man's done. Do you understand? He's got us to a certain level. He had us back contending. I'll give you big ratings for that. But unfortunately, when you're going through 21 years of pain, no trophies, we haven't got time to be waiting for 6 years for a man not to get over the line. It's time to move on now. Do you understand? I've said it before. He got us out the mud, you said. He's got us onto the grass. He can't get us over the hill. This is the bottom line with Arteta. It's time to move on. Yeah? And you want to remain positive, you Arsenal fans, and he's a madman. I don't know how anyone can say Arteta should be sacked and this and that and this and that. If he's not getting us over the line, it's time to go, my friend. That's it. You've done well. Yeah, I'll give you your ratings for that. Your level is who was playing against today, a Villereal. This is Arteta's level, I believe. This is where, not Arsenal. Yeah? We need to move on from him. And if he doesn't, I hope he does deliver. That's another thing. Of course, I want Arteta to win. Arteta wins, I win. We win. Do you understand?
Look, I mean, look, he's done an astonishing job. You know, you can't take.
Wow,
it is an astonishing job, Dan. It is astonishing. If you look where we were, the whole club was a mess. So even if someone else does come in and take over and bear the fruits of his labour, then look, Arteta will still deserve huge credit because he's the man who's dragged us out of the mud and put us in this position to win.
Fair
Whether
point.
he's the man that can make us win or not, only time will tell. I believe he deserves that opportunity for sure, 100%. Obviously, there's the Champions League. He's got us back into that, and he's got us competing to win a Champions League. So he's really, really steadied the club. Now the thing is, our infrastructure now is so good. The way we buy and sell players, we buy good young players. You know, everything's there now. The whole club's set up perfectly to go and win. Now, and he's helped set us up. He's been the main guy to get us there. But whether he's the one that can eventually win us the trophy, I'm not so sure. Well, if he can do it. But
yeah, man, he's the man that brought all the bricks in. He couldn't put the house together.
I say I'm not so sure.
We need another man to put the house together.
I believe he can do it. I do believe he can do it, but it's difficult when you've got Liverpool now that all these teams, like you said, they're getting better. And I just hope we haven't missed our chance.
Billy Jenkins says top 4 if you're lucky. Nah, Billy, mate. I'm at where you're at. Do you understand? I'm at where you're at, but I'm trying to remain more positive by saying 3rd or 4th. But deep down, this is where I'm at, Billy. Do you understand? This is where I'm at because the reasons why, like I said, Dan, those 14 draws last season, these other teams where we picked up points against last season, your Chelseas, your Man Uniteds, your Tottenhams, these teams have got better now as well. So this is the reason why I'm saying this, bro.
Yeah. I mean, look, obviously, again, like we said, this losing these 2 games, back to back. It's obviously put us in this sort of mood, but it all changes, man. We go and get a result. We beat Manchester United. We get through these first 6 fixtures that are really, really tough. And if you remember last year, we actually had really, really tough fixtures as well.
Yeah, we did. We come out of those ones all right, to be fair,
Exactly, we did. And then Odegaard got injured. Right. I remember the whole Declan Rice sending off fiasco, all of that business. Do you remember that, Dan?
Yeah.
I started going through the games, the first 6. I think we had I think it was Wolves the first game. We had Brighton. Then we had Villa away. We had Tottenham away. We beat Tottenham. I think we beat Villa. We drew with Brighton at home. So but then the next month after that was when it really went wrong. I think it was Bournemouth away, Newcastle away. We were really struggling in them away games. And
I said to you at the start. of the season. Was it the start of the season? Whenever I said it to you, Dan, I said, "Listen, just prepare for the pain, bro. We're not winning nothing again this season." And unfortunately, I was right, bro. And I'm going to tell you again, as we're sitting there now, just prepare for the pain. Do you understand?
But you know what, though? I mean, I was just going to say, like, because I haven't really been watching the other teams because it's pre-season and that. But I do. Am I dreaming, or did I see that Liverpool got slapped 4-1 by someone? Was it AC Milan?
I don't know. I haven't been logging into them either. Check that out.
I think they did have a bad loss. So I mean, look, no one's going to be writing Liverpool off, are they? So I think it was AC.
I can't write them off because they're champions. If they're champions and they strengthen, and they might get Isaac. So these are the reasons why we've strengthened.
I think they lost 4-2 to them the other day. Yeah. 1-20. Yes.
Or maybe this pre-season loss, these last 2 losses will give the team the be up the bonnet that we need. Pools, do you understand? Hopefully, that's what it will do. And come the start of the season, we'll be hungry and ready to go. Because nothing more than what I want than slapping up Man United. Seriously.
Look, it's mad now, isn't it? How
Question to Dan Laguna. Shout out David Speaks Football. How do you feel about United getting Sesko? You said you preferred Sesko ahead of Gyökeres. If Sesko scores the winning goal against Arsenal, how would you feel about Arteta then? Good question.
It's a very good question, Dave. Thanks for the question. Look, like I've said, I've said it. I've said Sesko. I think he's going to be a top player. When I watched both of their highlights, they really, really impressed me. I really watched both of them when we were really in for both of them. It looked like we were going to get Sesko a bit more. And I watched both of their highlights and I thought Sesko, he's tall, he's strong. I read a stat about him, right? He clocked the same speed as Mbappe last year. So both of their top speed sprints were the same. So he's 6'5", fast, strong. He's got confidence, right? You know, he wanted buyout clauses in his contract and all that sort of stuff. He's definitely got confidence. He's choosing the bigger club in Man United over Newcastle, even though they've got Champions League football. He wants to play for a massive club. And look, I think, in answer to his question, I think Sesko's going to do well. Do I think he'll score as many as Gyökeres? No, because he's playing in a obviously a nowhere near as good as team. But could he get the winner against Arsenal? I don't think he could get the winner. I think he could score against us for sure, definitely. But I think Arsenal will score 2 goals against Manchester United.
No, an Arsenal Football Club. See, there's any sort of background
for
stuff
Manchester United. For Manchester United to beat Arsenal, I think they're going to have to score 3 times because I think we'll score twice at Old Trafford.
We're the sort of team that will happen to, though, you know, Dan. We was in for a player first time we come up against him, he scores. Yeah, those sort of things happen to us time and time again.
Look, I predict Sesko to get 15 goals for Manchester United in the league. I really do. And look, United, listen, I think they could, look, any United fan I speak to, they don't think they could do it. I think they could actually challenge for 5th spot. Because I look at the other teams, Brighton, teams like that, they're going to lose one of their key players to United. Newcastle, they're not signing anyone. They can't get any of the main signings over the line. So I look around them and I think, you know what, that 5th spot is really up for grabs. United, last season, as much as you look at the defence and think it's not that great, Liverpool only conceded 4 less. So United actually didn't concede that many goals last season. It was their lack of firepower. If they get Baleba, Sesko, and then they get a goalkeeper, mate, they could even challenge for top 4. And also not playing in Europe is going to be massive for Manchester United. Not playing in Europe is going to be unbelievable. The season when we didn't play in Europe, that's
my Man United friends always say to me, Man United will be great again before Arsenal are great again. And it scares me that may happen, especially with us persisting with this man that they call Mikel Arteta. So we'll see what happens next season. That first game is going to be
it's really, really spicing up now. I mean, the whole Gyökeres and Sesko thing is just like, it adds another twist to the game. Obviously, United signing big players now. Arsenal had a good window. Both of them coming off really good windows. You know, obviously, Man United being at home, but Arsenal being the favourites. Yeah, you know, I'm buzzing just thinking about it now. I can't wait to go up to Manchester. I've never been to Old Trafford. It's going to be my first time going there. So, I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, the match reaction, we'll probably be doing it either in the evening when I get back, or we'll be doing it the next day, or obviously you'll be doing it with someone else or whatever, Dan. But, hopefully...
Stash Stones. Sorry, Dan. Question to you both. Where will Arsenal finish this season?
Well, I'm going to put my neck out on the line again. I'm going to say I think we're going to finish first, and I think we're going to win the Premier League.
Say that again, Dan, so they can hear you.
I think we're going to win the Premier League. I think we're going to finish first. I'm not going to go back now. Just over a couple of pre-season games. Ask me in 5 games' time, maybe my answer will be different. But I think we're going to win the Premier League.
I think we'll finish. And Billy, if you're still there, you might be one of the reasons why you've put that in my head now. We're finishing 4th. Chelsea will finish.
It's gone down from 2nd or 3rd. Now it's gone down to 4th.
No. You know what? It's like you said, the pre-season. Now I'm seeing what's going on, and I'm coming to the reality of the things that are going on. Lost against Tottenham as well. Arteta and his tactics, his team selections. 4th position. Chelsea will finish 3rd.
Dan, keep everyone entertained for a minute. I'm just going to get a charger.
You got to shoot out now.
You got to shoot out.
Where you going, Dan?
I just got to get a charger. Just 2 secs.
Yeah, all right.
Just tell him about.
No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I'll keep him entertained. Yeah. You have to be real with yourself. If you are an Arsenal fan and you're watching this right now, get real. Yeah. Games like a win against Man City, a win against someone like Inter Milan or maybe an AC Milan in the Champions League. These are your trophies this season. So you see when those wins come along, enjoy them, have a drink, celebrate them. That's as good as it's going to get, people. Yeah? You're going to be built up, you're going to be built up, you're going to be built up, and then you're going to get crushed, knife in the gut. That's what's going to happen. I've been here for 21 years and I don't understand how you can keep going, keep going, believing, being in denial, put yourself through that pain. If you start the season off with low expectations and real expectations, it won't be too bad. Don't start off up here. So, because if you start low and for some a miracle happens and we do win the Premier League, it's going to feel even greater. But get real with yourself. Yeah? Get real with yourself. We're a decent club. We're a good team, but we're not winning the Premier League, especially with Mikel Arteta. Yeah? Time and time again.
So what are you saying after 5 games, if we've took an L to Liverpool, we've took an L to City, let's say we've beat Leeds, we've beat Forest, we drew in Newcastle. What are you saying? Do you think Arteta could be under pressure of losing his job?
Arteta's not under pressure. He'll probably be here. He could win nothing this season. And they'll keep him for another year. I've told you this already, Dan. Even if we don't win nothing this season, Arteta's still got another year with this club. We are not ruthless like other teams, like a Man United, even like a Tottenham. Yeah? I tell you, if Arteta would have won that Europa League and finished 16th, he would not be getting sacked. Yeah, we are not ruthless enough. Arteta's here for another 2 seasons. So buckle up. That's all I can say. Just buckle up. Yeah, I'm telling you. We're not ruthless enough. Even we lose the first 3 games and we're 10 points. I told you, if we're 10 points off the top after 10 games, because that's where my judgment's going to be coming in, after 10 games. We're 10 points off the top of the league after 10 games. He's not underneath no pressure. Yeah, and you know what the cult of Arteta will start saying? They'll find excuses. But there was this refereeing decision in this game. This guy got injured. Do you understand? Oh, we had so many chances. It's not Arteta's fault that they didn't finish off the chances. This is what's going to be happening. Excuse after excuse after excuse. That's all I've been hearing. The man's done a good job. I've said it. He's got us to a decent level. Yeah? He's got us to a good level. There you go, Dan. He's done a great job. How about that? I said it. He's done a great job. But he can't get us to greatness. This is the problem. Yeah, he's done a great job. He can't get us to greatness. Yeah, out of the mud, onto the grass, can't get us over the hill. Yeah, this is where
we're very close though, right? 89 points he got the season before last.
Excellent.
And excellent. The Champions League semi-final.
Excellent to have on your CV, Mikel. FA Cup, excellent. Yeah, very good. Your level is a Villereal. Your level is what sort of team can I say?
Villereal.
A Villereal, Everton. This is your level, Mikel. Do you understand? This is your level. You've come out with stuff about, oh yeah, if he after Arsenal, I could see him going to a Barcelona and all these teams. He's not going there, Dan.
He will.
It's a downward spiral from here. I'm telling you.
We will. Right. I can see him. I will. Look.
All right.
He'll win the Premier League this year, Dan. Don't you worry. You'll be surprised.
Listen, I told you I'll get a shirt with him on the back if he does that.
Yeah. Remember that, everyone.
I told you that, mate. Trust me.
You said you'd get a tattoo.
Are you mad?
Tattoo, yeah?
Lava. Another man on my skin, bro. That's never going to happen.
If he wins a double, Champions League, Premier League.
Stash Zone said Partey is a big loss to the squad.
Oh, yeah. That's why he went to Villereal, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's because of all the mud that he's got around his name.
Villereal picked him up.
You understand? And let's just say if he did do anything that they're saying he's doing, that's it. He's a scumbag. But he's innocent until proven guilty. Let's just put that out there.
He's right anyway. Yeah, he's right in what he's saying. He's definitely a big loss to the squad.
Big miss.
Whether Zubimendi is going to fill that void and be better or not quite as good, time will tell, right? But I'm sure Zubimendi's going to fill that void. Spain international, fresh off winning the Euros. You know, he's been one of the best midfielders in Europe for the last 3 or 4 years. So I see Zubimendi having a very stellar season this season. And I think we'll see Arsenal control games a bit more. We'll see us having a bit more possession.
Yeah, smash the likes up, people. Gonna have to get going now.
Yeah, smash the likes.
It was meant to come on earlier, innit, Dan? But yeah, there's a couple things going on.
Yeah, so we'll get on earlier next time. Right. But good chat. Let's end it off with predictions for Saturday. I know it's only Bilbao, but do you think we'll turn it around? Do you think we'll get a win? Will Gyökeres get a goal? What's your predictions, Bilbao, on Saturday?
I say we're going to win. I can't tell you the scoreline, and I think Gyökeres might get his first goal.
Yeah, I think that's a week before.
If they're doing penalties at the end of every game, keep Gyökeres onto the bloody end. That's what you do. So even if he don't score in the game, come the penalty shootouts, he hits the back of the net at the Emirates.
Yeah, look,
common sense, Mikel Arteta. Common sense, my friend.
I think on Saturday that's going to be no experiments. It's our last game before the first game of the season, so I think Saturday he's got to go strong and play a full team. Saka, Martinelli, Gyökeres, and in the midfield I want to see Odegaard, Rice, and Zubimendi. Then hopefully Gabriel came on today, so I want to see Gabriel and Saliba. Then I want to see Timber on right back. And it's either got to be Calafiori or Skelly. Maybe put Calafiori in. I know he's just kind of coming back from injury. Put him in or bring him on for the last 20. Obviously, Raya in goal. Get our first 11 out there so there's no excuses. Let that first 11 that play together, because you know today they'll be going to each other. We missed Odegaard, or we missed whoever they might feel like would have helped team out. So look, let's put our first 11 out next Saturday. Get a good win, and then it's just 1 week away till we go up to Manchester, slap Man United, and
inshallah, we slap them
and get this title charge going, guys. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please, guys. Trying to get to 200. Help us get there before the season starts. Good chat, Dan. Big yourself up. Dan.
Yeah, and big up everyone that tuned in. Appreciate it as usual.
You'll be catching us on Straight Facts on the Football Terrace in the near future, so watch out for that as well. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Peace out.
Peace. Love.